Here's another bespoke build by Trail Engineering. This time it's a transformer oil trailer. It's running on a 3000 kg gross twin axle chassis, and you've got two tanks inside here, one with 750 litres for clean oil and then another one with 750 litres of dirty oil. Now the idea is for switching over big oil changes on transformer oil sites. So you've got two tanks, two hose reels, two pumps. So we've got the new design control panel. Now you've got power in there. We've added an auxiliary plug as well in case you want to power lights or the power tools or whatever. So power in, and then you've got your on-off switch that sends power to your control panel. And then you've got two sides, so you've either got your dirty side or your clean side. And then you've also got a trailer light on-off switch which controls the LED light inside, and also there's a flashing beacon on the top saying when machinery is being in use. So as well as being able to switch the pumps on and off via the control panel, you've also got a pendant there on an extension lead, self-retracting, so you can use this to turn the pumps on and off while you're at site. So 30 metres on there that takes you to, so you can control the on and off pumps as you were working. So as I said, two tanks, two hose reels, two pumps. So you've got self-seal couplers on the end of the hoses, and then you've also got this site tube there, so you can connect that to the male probe, and then to the female probe then you can use the suction ones if you're emptying. And then again, when you want to fill the oil back up, there's a trigger nozzle there that connects to that. We've used the suction tube so you can actually see the oil coming through as well as you go. Now there's a brake on the hose reel, so you tighten and slacken off the brake as and when you need it. So obviously when you're laying it out, you slacken the brake off, pull it out, put it back in, just clamp it down just so the hose stays where it is. Back to the control panel, you've got the option to make the pump work one way or the other. So forward number one is to empty the tank, that is off, and then number two would be to reverse or fill the tank. So then you get the pumps running both ways. If at some point you're filling the tank, there's an overflow sensor in the tanks as well. So as the tanks fill, if they're going to overfill, they send a message to here, cut your pump off so you can't overfill the tank. And then the way you override that then, because obviously the pump's being told to switch off, to be able to empty the tank, switch it back to empty. So it'd be forward for empty. So in this case, your tank's full, that light will come on. Switch it to empty, and then you can override it by holding the override switch and then switching the pump on via that, and that will empty some out the tank. So then the pump will go back to the state where it's not being overfilled. So just an override facility there. Roller shutter door so you can securely lock everything down, and then we've put side panels on the sides there just for access, just so you can reach the bottom of the tanks. You've got sight gauges in the tank and the bund, so it shows the oil levels in the tank and the bund. And then also on the dirty side, this customer wanted to connect the bottom of the tank via a outside pump, so they want to use a different pump that's what's in there. So this pump will empty the tank, but if you want to use a different pump, you've got a connection point there, and then you can use a different pump to empty the tank. Also got maintenance access panels on the sides there, so you can access the lids on the top of the tanks. You can access, there's a 2-inch filling point there if you need to use that, and then also there is the vent on the top of the tank if you ever need to change that. You can access all that through that panel. This particular customer asked for extension hoses, so you've got blue extension hose there for the clean, and then going round you've got 10 metre extension hoses for the dirty there. And then in the front we've got a spill kit, and then also there's a toolbox in there. So you've got transformer, 5 metre fly lead, and then a 25 metre extension lead. And then also we've then got a bonding lug, an earthing lug. About it for this walk around of Trail Engineering's bespoke build transformer oil trailer. 750 clean, 750 dirty, running on that 3000 heavy duty highway tow chassis. Don't forget to watch our other videos on YouTube and check out our website trailengineering.co.uk. Thanks for watching.